just when I finally thought that I had the perfect Super Saiyan Gohan, you can't take the scouter off of this guy. Wow. What the heck is up, you guys? Mr. Inconsistent back with another action figure review, and this time it's of the Xenoverse 2 Ultimate Time Patroller. Of course, I had to get this guy as well because I do like Xenoverse, and I do kind of like this character. He popped up quite a bit in Xenoverse 2. He's not who I created, but I mean, he looks cool. Now, I will be honest and say, I wanted this guy just for parts. There was some stuff that I wanted to do with him and make him into a custom, but that's not going to work because of problems that the figure has, which I'll discuss. But for you guys who want this guy just for who he is, I'm pretty sure you'll like it. Now, anyway, I don't want to harp on that too long. Let's go ahead and take a look at the figure after we go over one important thing. That important thing, of course, being the sexy packaging, and being that it is the new style of Dragon Ball Z packaging. It's sexy, of course, man. I love these style boxes. But anyway, I'll get right into it. You got a cool image of him right there. Warning, ages 15 and up. If you're under, you don't need this. Tamashii Nation's Bandai, so you know that it's real. Dragon Ball Z, Xenoverse 2, Toei sticker right there. Japanese stuff. Then Bandai 2017, made in China. Time Patroller, I believe his name is Ace, so I'm just going to be calling him Ace throughout the review. You got Time Patroller on the side, Xenoverse edition right there. SH Figuarts Time Patroller at the bottom. Some cool images at the top of the back right there. You got him going Super Saiyan. There he is with Trunks, and then there he is firing the Kamehameha. Hopefully I can get this code to work because I really want this outfit. I believe these codes might be exclusive to Japan. I'm not sure because I tried the Trunks one and it didn't work. So yeah, anyway, cool image of him right there. Bunch of stuff in Japanese that is blah blah blah. Here's the barcode, of course. Bottom, you got an image of him right there that says Time Patroller, and then you got some cool image of him on the side. So not too much, but I mean, it's awesome. I love these boxes. So with that said, let's go ahead and move on. Now, right off the back, I will be honest in saying that I do like this figure. It's extremely cool. I like it a little bit more than I thought I would. Now, I will say it does feel like 90% Trunks with a Gohan head and a Scouter with Piccolo's cape. It just feels like a whole bunch of parts from other Dragon Ball Z figures, but I mean, that is how it's supposed to feel since he technically is a custom character. I don't really know why they chose to make this guy. I would have understood maybe Trunks just because that's a cool costume for him, but this guy is kind of a random figure. But like I said, I really just wanted to use him for parts, and I'm probably not going to be able to do that because of some of the issues that I will be talking about in just a sec. But overall, as a figure, I will say it feels and looks nice. It definitely feels like an updated compilation of all the other figures we've got that had mistakes in them. So yeah, I'll talk about that a little bit more in just a sec, but let's go ahead and check out the height on this guy. If any of you have any of the Trunks figures that have these same exact boots, then you know it's impossible to get this guy to stand. Just a note I thought I was going to throw out there. But anyway, he stands right under 6 inches. 6 inches to the top of his hair, about 5.5 to his hairline. So yeah, he's in the 6-inch scale. Another one that feels short, but I don't know. We'll check him out with some size comparisons a little bit later. Maybe he's as tall as he needs to be. I don't know. Like I said, just feels short. But anyway, let's move along to the articulation. Articulation wise, head is on a ball peg, can look up that much, so much better than Trunks. Looks down about that much, not much, probably because of this right here, this little cape piece, so it's not going to go too far. Head can move around, of course. You can move the neck under there as well. They're both on a ball peg, so that moves pretty well. I was going to say I think the arms have a butterfly joint, but I'm wrong. They do come out just a little bit forward and back, but not much. So they go up about that much, which is extremely good, about the same as Trunks. You guys can tell it's new because I'm pretty sure you hear that noise. So yeah, I might have to oil that up a little bit. You can turn him right there, which is cool. He does have double jointed elbows, good articulation right there. Of course, the hands are on a ball peg as usual, so you can pretty much move those around however you want to, which is awesome. He does have a diaphragm joint, so you can move that around, and he does have a waist joint. They're both on ball pegs, I believe, so you can move him however you want to. That is pretty awesome. I dig that. Foot goes out that much, which is great, a whole lot better than Trunks. Foot goes back that much, which is great as well. I mean, I love when the legs can go back that much. He does have double jointed knees, I believe. Nah, that might just be a single joint. Yeah, I'm gonna go with single joint on that one. Still good range, not the best, but I mean, it's awesome. He does not have a swivel right there, so you can't turn that. Foot goes down that much, which is extremely good. Goes up about that much. He does have a really good ankle pivot, so you can get that however you want to. And he does have a toe hinge. I'm not sure what that was. Oh, wow. Well, that gives you guys a little bit more insight about the figure. This knee joint piece right here will come off if you force it too much. Not sure if I need to glue that back on, but yeah, I'm kind of glad that happened just so you guys can see it. So yeah, the knee joint will come off if you force it too much. This one seems a little bit better. So anyway, yeah, now that you guys know that, let's move right along to the accessories. One thing I forgot to mention is that the cape is kind of on a hinge right here, so you can move it forward and back a little bit, and you can take it off. I mean, I guess it looks okay. This right here, this piece pegs into the back. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but this piece right here, unfortunately, will not come off. So for you people who decided you wanted to make this into another Trunks figure like I did with another mold, it is not going to work, unfortunately. I don't know why they went with the idea of this piece not being able to come off, but they did. It sucks, I know, but yep. Anyway, moving right along. Now for accessories, he comes with his default head right here, as you guys can see, and it's just a normal expression. And one thing I will cover with you guys really quickly, for those of you who are wondering, you can't take the scouter off. So for those of you who wanted to use this extra Super Saiyan head for a Gohan head, it's not going to work. So you can't do that. And I mean, in another review, I saw that you could take the scouter off, but it looks like they changed that and you just can't remove it at all. So yeah, on any of the heads that I show, you won't be able to remove the scouter. I know, bummer. But yeah, he comes with two fists, just like any action figure should, as I always say. See if I can get him to stand up back here. He comes with a default yelling face with the scouter on. Looks kind of cool. I mean, I like it. Looks good enough to me. He comes with a Super Saiyan head with the teeth gritted, and this is the one you take the face off. You just move it like that. And while we're at it, I'll show the other face, which is a yelling face, the firing Kamehameha face, whatever you want to use it for. And you just plug it back on there like that. So same as any SH Figure Arts. Looks cool. I dig it, but I just hate that you can't remove the scouter. Now anyway, on to the hands. He comes with two gripping hands, which is cool. They're like stylish poses, I guess. I like it. He comes with two open palm hands, blasting. That's usually what these hands are for, like blasting the face. And they're cool as well. I dig them. But you've seen them a million times, so you guys already know. And he comes with two gripping hands, which I feel like every figure should come with a pair of these, just in case you want them to hold something. He doesn't come with anything to hold, but it's for the scroll that Trunks gives him. I'll show you guys at the end of the video. And last but not least, he comes with something that we've seen before. I know you guys probably recognize it, this effect. And for those of you who don't recognize it, here it is. So yeah, about the same thing. This is just a little bit more matted, I want to say. It feels more solid than this one. So yeah, same effect, different color. They use it for a Kamehameha. This one I believe is a Masenko. So yeah, okay array of accessories. And I mean, if you want to count this as one, he comes with a stand for the Kamehameha, which I'm not going to open because I don't like Tamashii stands. So yeah, moving right along to some size comparisons. First off, here he is standing next to the Xenoverse 2 version of Trunks, and I want to say he's maybe a centimeter taller, if that, but he is taller than him, not by much. And they do look pretty good together, I will say that. Next up, here he is standing next to the SH Figure Arts Super Saiyan 2 Goku, which is a custom head done by Fernando Merlos. Get at him if you can. And the Ultimate Gohan figure that just came out. And as you guys can see, he is a lot smaller than both of them. He appears, but I mean, it looks okay. I think it's just because he's not that bulky that it looks bad. But, I mean, we'll see how it does when I pose him in some pictures. Last but not least, here he is standing next to some gods. SH Figure Arts Ice Cream Headman, aka Whis, and the SH Figure Arts Super Saiyan Blue Custom Repaint Vegeta. On the premium color body, by the way. Now, my final thoughts on this figure are that it's another one of those that I have a love-hate relationship with. And the reason I say that is because I feel like I'll like it at one moment and then be ready to sell it another. And I know that doesn't make sense, but it's a cool figure. It really is. Like I said, wanted it just for parts. I wanted to use the Super Saiyan head for Gohan, and that didn't work out. Then I wanted to use this body for another Trunks. I was going to get the shirt repainted black, but you can't take this cape piece off. So it's just a few issues, and I think maybe if you look at it from a different standpoint, if you want it just because of what it is, if you don't want to do anything to it, you don't want to modify it or use it for any other purposes, then it's probably a good figure to have. But if you want it for something else, then I would definitely say you can pass on this one. It's a good figure for what it's worth. I will say that much. The sculpt is great. The outfit is great. The detail is great. It's all there, of course, because, I mean, we've seen this a million times with Tamashii Nations, Bandai, whatever. You get most of the time what you pay for. So, yeah, it's a good figure. Once again, just like Trunks, I would probably give it maybe a 6 out of 10. I mean, it's not bad, but it's just not one of the best in my opinion. So, yeah, if you do want to pass on it, go ahead and pass. But if you like the design of it, if you like the character, go ahead and pick him up. He's worth it. I will say that. He is worth it. So, yeah, that's my review on this guy. That's all I've got to say about him. Hope you guys liked the video. If you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. That always helps me out. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I don't know why. And don't forget to follow me on everything you see listed below. Twitter, Facebook, etc. And as always, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. Don't forget to look at the pictures.